be this way. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read and see what energies are coming out here. For the next 2 weeks. So this will go basically, hey Nola, it's nice to see you here. So let's see, the next 2 weeks. So this is gonna go into, I want to say May 13th. That'll be 3 weeks. Okay, so this is basically for the next month, right? 1, 2, 3, for the next 3 weeks. So these are the energies from here until May 13th. Now, mind you, I say May 13th because that's when the Mercury retrograde post shadow is over. So Mercury retrograde is technically, Mercury basically stations direct today on the 23rd of April, and the post shadow will be over on the 13th. So from here until the 13th, let's just see what kind of energies we have, the collective energies for the world, okay? Let's tap in. Tap in, sweetie. Do I want to get into that? No, not right now. Let's see. Walking away from things that may make you happy simply because they're not stable. There may be an acknowledgement of something bringing you joy, but it may not bring you, it may be something that you like, but it may not be in alignment with what it is that you're trying to manifest at this time. Maybe something that you're passionate about, but it's just like, and this may be something that fulfills you emotionally, but it's not consistent. There may be some delays in travel also. I also feel like, excuse me, this can be read 2 ways, right? There's an energy of getting with someone or like teaming up with someone, but there's also an energy here of uniting within yourself, like making peace with yourself, balancing your masculine and feminine energy. There may be like, okay, I have to use this as an example. I'm getting this as an example. Like, I am predominantly in my feminine energy. Okay? I'm at home. I'm a mother. I'm cooking, washing clothes. Not that that's all the feminine energy is about. I'm just a flat out intuitive, right? I'm an intuitive. I'm creative. I'm, all of that. But I have a balance with my masculine energy because my eyes are burning. Jeez. How to balance your masculine energy. There is a time and a place for structure and for analytics and for math, okay? So let's say every week on Sunday, I have a time where I put myself in my masculine energy and I reset my week. So I may make a schedule, make a list, do some financial planning or whatever, but there's a time where I'm in my masculine energy, like the yin yang symbol. Like, I am feminine 99.999% of the time, 95% of the time, and then there's that 5% where I have to maybe masculine energy is more of a doing kind of energy, like a giving kind of energy instead of receiving. So like putting out energy, right? And I feel like a lot of times on Sunday, that is my time where I do that, like where I'll put out that energy, where I'll like hustle or like grind or like, be really analytic or very logical with the plans that I have coming up. I'll do some planning, okay? But I get into that masculine energy and I move forward. But I feel like a lot of you guys that are watching have this Empress energy, and the Empress is a boss, right? So the Empress is able to balance that masculine and feminine energy, right? I feel like there's I touched on this briefly, but going from now to the end of the post shadow, there may still be some glitches in communication. I'm feeling like there may be delayed communication. So I feel like for the collective that's watching right now, there's a There's a complete emphasis on like wrapping things up. So there may be things that are delayed in being wrapped up because of a halt in communication. I'm seeing like a letter, like a letter. You may have a letter lost in the mail, or an email is in your drafts but you thought you hit send, or you may have to send an email to someone to follow up to make sure that something is done or something is received or something like that. But just making sure you're super diligent as it relates to things like that. And I also feel like there's a halt here. I said that already, but there's a halt here on short-term travel. And here it is, right? We have mom and dad. The Emperor has shown up. This is definitely for some people. You're at peace. You're at peace with your significant other. But for a lot of people, this is just your energy. This is, again, you're balancing your masculine and feminine energy. For a lot of people, though, this is another person. This is a person outside of yourself. You're in a balanced union. There may be a little bit of communication. I feel like this is a union, right? This is a partnership where very little words need to be spoken. That's that on that period. All right. I feel like out of nowhere, someone realizes that there's unfinished business. All right. There's no closure in a situation. There's no closure in a situation. Take that as it resonates. It could be any kind of situation. I feel like specifically where you're walking away from something that you may be passionate about, but may not be the most stable for you. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be a family member. This could be a pastime that you like doing. I'm getting like some sort of sport that doesn't pay. Somebody likes to do a recreational sport. It's like something I've never seen before. I'm getting like pickleball. Somebody likes to play pickleball, but it's like something unstable about it. Like the teams are uneven. There's not enough equipment, uniforms, something like that. Somebody likes to do something, but it's not stable. They're not consistent about it. So it's like, even though it may make someone happy, just walking away from it altogether for this season of your life. But I feel like there are other seasons, there are other areas that need more attention. I feel like with this retrograde, there's an energy of like, throughout the retrograde, whatever this is that you're walking away from, you may have seen in several different ways or in several different instances. It's like the sun has eliminated to you that it's time to walk away from something. It's not working. It's like too expensive. It's like it's not attainable. Whatever it is, and it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be like I said, a hobby, whatever this is, however it fits in your life, you've noticed like throughout from April 1st to April 23rd, you have been noticing more and more, like it's undeniable that this thing needs to get out of your life here. Self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, struggle, pride, yeah, whatever this is, it's like you don't want to let it go because it brings you a lot of happiness. But if you're realistic about yourself, it's like it brings you a lot of happiness, but at the same time, it's like it's time to let it go. I guess I gotta go. I guess it's time to go. I'm so devoted. Yeah, it's something that you really love, but it's like you can feel like that it's time to let it go. And it may not make sense right now, but I feel like a lot of you guys are inspired to take action. And it may even be impulsive, where you're just like, this isn't working anymore, and you have to like make a head over heart decision that this isn't working. I can be passionate about it, I can like doing this all I want to, but it's just not making sense. Somebody making money, something don't make money, it don't make sense. Okay, yeah. Self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, releasing negative thoughts, open to new perspectives, self-acceptance and freedom, overcommitted, yeah, there's something that you're just like, you are gung-ho about, but it's like it comes from a limited belief. Disorganized, reprioritized, lack of balance, overwhelmed, yes. Whatever this is that you're walking away from, it's like you're almost blind to the ways that it's taking you off balance, or the ways that it's getting you out of alignment because of how much you like it, how much you enjoy it. And I feel like being this attachment to this thing, this person, this place, this situation, it comes from a definitely like limiting belief. Like, I guess feeling like this thing, you can't get this feeling somewhere else, or like this one thing or this one relationship or this one person gives you a feeling that like with a lack mindset, like you're not gonna get that somewhere else, is what it's coming across as. Inner feelings, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity. Yeah, there's a theme of like insecurity here. Facing your insecurities, acknowledging what triggers you to feel insecure. All right, what else? Get rid of confusion. I feel like there's a the advice card is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Getting rid of, cutting through any confusion, getting more clarity, rethinking an idea, having sound judgment is the advice. It's something that you have to, another card said that too, like rethinking an idea, gaining a new perspective. There's something here that you need to gain a perspective on. That you need to gain a new perspective on. Alignment, yes, because this is all about alignment. I feel like from right now into the end of Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of things that are being called like to the forefront that we're able to see. These things just don't align with us, and I feel like the clarity is there. It's clearing up this confusion here with the Seven of Cups in reverse, clearing up the confusion, limiting options here so that you are back into alignment, getting out of alignment, whatever it is that wasn't already aligned. King of Cups and the Lovers. Making a decision. Emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, control. Yes, this is making an informed decision. This is coming from an emotionally stable place and making a decision that reflects your mental clarity. This is a head over heart decision that's also made with love, because I feel like whatever it is that you're moving towards, right? Because when with the Eight of Cups, when you're walking away from something, you're also walking toward something. Whatever it is that you're walking toward, it's like this same happiness that you get from the sun. It's like the sun is still here in the Lovers card, right? Except for Archangel Michael is in the Lovers card. It's like you're being guided from one illumination to the next. So it's like whatever it is that you're really happy about and that you really love, like I said about one situation, there's like I'm getting like, you guys ever see that that meme where like there's a little girl and she's holding like a ratty little teddy bear, and then there's Jesus standing in front of her and he's got a bigger, better teddy bear behind his back. That's what it's given. It's given that you guys are really attached to something and you can see how it makes you happy. You're very passionate about it. You can see how it benefits you, but it served its purpose and it's time to walk away from this thing or to move past this thing. And you're not seeing here that having that clarity, limiting some of your options, right, narrowing down some of your choices and making a choice to move in a new direction is giving you a different kind of happiness, and it may even be more fulfilling than what it is that you're leaving behind. But I feel like the amount of love and passion that you have, the happiness that you get from something it is that you're being called to walk away from, it's like hindering you from wanting to make that choice here. I feel like with whatever this new situation is, there may be some information that is missing, but I feel like that's why Spirit is calling you to get more clarity or to follow up with something or someone to make sure that this is going to go through for you if you're walking away from the old situation. Sorry, I had to hang down. But it feels like from here to the end of till May 13th, it feels like there's a releasing and a clarity that comes through here. A new direction. A decision is being made here. But I feel like it comes from wisdom. And that's the advice, because all these are advice cards to move towards wisdom and narrowing down your decision making. Yes, self-reflection, to sit and self-reflect, to seek God, in your alone time. Ask for discernment, ask for a sign, and you get it. You get the sign. It helps you to make the decision. It helps you to make the wise decision that you're looking for. Look, justice, karma, alignment. This is all about it, getting in alignment. But there's just, it's just really, this is deep attachment to the past. There's this deep attachment to the past. And whatever it is that you're moving forward with is like, you may not immediately be like super passionate about it. And I feel like that's the energy of like, it's kind of like a, it's like a brat ass energy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you were to take a kid's toy away from them and they don't know that you have a bigger, better toy, they're gonna be a brat about it until they get the new toy. That's what I feel. I feel like in this period of waiting, be very mindful of your attitude. Try to keep an attitude of gratitude, an attitude of expectation, and knowing that whatever it is that you're being asked to walk away from, just trust that God has something better. I feel like a door is closing and a window is opening. I feel like someone is in an energy where they may not see that, understand that, or accept that right now. Yes, look at this. The Hangman. This is the in between energy. We had the higher. I'm sorry, the Hermit and the Hangman. This is self-imposed, like a self-imposed break. You like, this is also like just wanting to take a second and check yourself. This is a self-check. Having that emotional control to check in with yourself emotionally, like, you know what? Talk yourself up. Yeah, somebody needs to talk themselves up, like, you know what? I can tell that this is not working. It's like reading the room. If you can tell, and no matter how much you love something, if you can tell that it is just simply not working, somebody's going to talk themselves out of walking away from this situation, this person, this relationship. Someone's talking themselves out of it, probably right now. And I feel like somebody's about to make the wrong decision based on pride. Somebody has a lot of pride. Leo is significant. Also, Gemini here. Virgo. All right. Somebody has a lot of pride, and I feel like whatever it is that you're walking away from is like, this is just a stubborn energy, very, very prideful. I feel like it may have been like you put a lot into this, or you just may feel like you it's like whoever this person is, they don't see the benefit of walking away from this situation. And maybe like, oh, well, because I'll never find another person like this, or I'll never be in love like this, or I'll never find a job this good, or that allows me to do this. And it's like, oh, maybe you'll find a job where you don't have to do this. Maybe you'll find a person that doesn't like. I feel like somebody's making a wrong decision. Somebody's lacking leadership skills. Somebody's losing hope. Yeah, somebody's losing hope that something will be as good as what they're walking away from, so they're trying not to walk away from it. But in reality, it's like somebody does not see the ways that what it is that they're in love with, the person that they're in love with, maybe the job they're in love with, maybe the situation that they're in, the home that they're in, whatever it is that you're walking away from, right? That gives you happiness, that gives you pleasure. My Frank Ocean voice, pleasure. Okay, whatever it is, it's like there's so much attachment to this. It's like nothing else is going to be good, and it's like a real pessimistic ass fucking attitude. Nothing else is going to be this good, and what am I going to do now? And it's just all a whole bunch of that. Like, it's like, have you been feeling sad most of the time? That's what it's giving. Like, somebody's got way too much pride to see the reality of the situation, and the reality of the situation is whatever it is that you're walking away from, it is slowly deteriorating you. Like, if you're honest with yourself, like I said, this is a situation or a person or a relationship or whatever where you have been seeing for yourself over a period of time where it's just not working anymore. Like, if you're honest with yourself, you're like, bro, I'm spending way too much money. I'm investing too much time. I'm not getting anything done. If I do this and I can't do that, like, if you're real with yourself, you're like, damn, like, this is costing me more than it's giving me in my life. It does not serve me anymore. If this is a person that's like, yo, we don't agree, we don't argue, this person is not faithful here, King of Wands in reverse, somebody's a fucking cheater. And you know that. And they've been cheating, not at once. They've been in and out of your life. They've been doing whatever they want to, and sometimes twice. But I feel like somebody has lost hope on actually finding something better here. If this is a job, they cut your hours. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, be so for real. Like, be for real. You may love this person. You may love this job. You may love what you do. You may love, you know, this family member. But it's like, if you're honest with yourself, if you really have been paying attention to the signs, you'll see that you've been getting signs that this needs to go. What's the outcome? Because there's happiness here, there's union here, there's something else. Look at this. The outcome is this, the Magician, manifestation. So here's the deal, right? Whether you think positively or you think negatively, you're manifesting your reality. That's what this is telling me. And I feel like, yes, there's an energy of confusion, not wanting to walk away from what you currently have, but also knowing that it doesn't serve you because you don't know what comes next. Difficult decisions, weighing options, avoidance, deadlock. Yes, there's an energy. There's an energy of like, while you're in this period of not knowing which way to go, seek God. Definitely seek God. Have a moment, meditate, think about it. Ask for discernment, pray for discernment, ask for a sign. Because whatever it is that you're moving toward, it gives you happiness. It gives you fulfillment. There is something else. Somebody has a very, like, a scarcity mindset. Like, there's only but so many things that are going to make me happy. Or there's only but so many opportunities that I'm going to actually get. Like, no. I feel like somebody needs to acknowledge the fact that they're a manifestor. I feel like at the end of this, somebody recognizes how strong their manifestation powers are. Whether they recognize that they have manifested a negative situation through their negative thinking, or they recognize that they have manifested exactly what they wanted here, Nine of Cups, through just believing that whatever God is taking away from you, he is replacing it with something that is better for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And I feel like that's the outcome that somebody needs to see. I feel like for the most of you guys, even though you're confused, going to God in your moments of like non-clarity and getting that clarity, because the advice card was the Ace of Swords in reverse. Seek clarity, seek communication with God, and you get the right answer. I feel like some of you guys know, some of you guys on another note, you have walked away from something. It could be a job. You could be waiting to hear from another job. You got it. You manifested it. Magician to the Empress, you manifested it. Some of you guys walked away from a job to be successful in your business. You manifested that. You're happy with the sales that you have. You're satisfied with that. And if you want to, I'm seeing for somebody who has like a business, if you want to, you manifest maybe a part-time job that keeps you fulfilled, that keeps the money going, and that supplements whatever seems like up in the air with your business. Okay, they give you that sense of security while also giving you that sense of flexibility. And whatever this part-time job is, you love it. Like, it brings you so much joy other than your full-time job that was maybe getting in the way of your business. You get what I'm saying? Whatever that is that was hindering you from what it is that you are manifesting, what it is that you are aligned with. And I feel like letting this go, I feel like somebody may have forgotten their why or something. This is what it's given. Somebody may have forgotten their why or may have forgotten their ultimate manifestation here. Yes. You're working towards what you love. Somebody has forgotten why they are doing this. And I feel like maybe like if it's a partner, they may have forgotten what they really want in a relationship, and they've been settling for what they have for so long that they're like, I forgot this isn't even what I wanted. Or if it's a job, it's the same thing. Like, you forgot, maybe you wanted to manifest making 6 figures in your business, but you got a job that keeps you comfortable at maybe 5 figures. You're comfortable and it's guaranteed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's guaranteed to you, so you don't have to think, you don't have to hustle. But it's like, if you were to actually go for what it is that you were originally manifesting, right? Like something was supposed to be temporary, something was supposed to be transient, something was supposed to get you from point A to point B, but you've gotten attached to it. And you don't want to keep going towards whatever it is. You don't want to keep working towards the manifestation, that the true like love that you have for something. And I feel like a lot of us are being pushed out of that comfort zone. Like, you know what, you've been here too long. This was never the final destination. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this resonates as a person, as a romantic relationship, specifically with an unfaithful man. Some of y'all need to leave that cheating ass nigga alone. Like, that's literally like, it is. I'm frustrated for you, because how do you believe that this cheating ass nigga is the best that you can get? Are you a cheater? Even if you are, like, did you cheat first? Like, the fuck? Like, some of y'all need to walk away from this cheating ass nigga, this player ass nigga. He's showing up as the Knight of Wands in reverse. Look at that. He love attention. He don't know who he really want to be with, and you don't want to. Come here. Come here. Ridiculous. For some of y'all, it's a man, and you meet another man. Like, you walk away from a king of wands in reverse, Knight of Wands energy, to an fucking to an emperor, to somebody that is actually on your level that you can relate to. And guess what? You manifested this person while you was with the other nigga. Child, let's not even get into some things about that right now. But that may have been the case. Y'all may have been with your unfaithful partner, and you may have asked God, well, God, if you could just give me the strength to leave him, could I just find a man that's this, that, that? And here come a man that's this, that, and that right here, right now. And you manifested it. For some of y'all, this is a work situation where you just feel like you're under duress. This job hasn't been working out for a while. This may be a job you work seasonally, and you may like the people that you work with. Whatever. You may like the perks that the job comes with. For some of y'all, this is perks. This is being able to have a flexible schedule. This is being able to do a lot of different things. Okay? How do I turn this shit off? Like, how do I turn this off? How do I just want to turn it off? Give me a second. But yeah, so some of y'all, this is a job where you're having to walk away from this. Cerquita de mí, dime que me hiciste. Que droga me diste, que desde aquella noche no soy igual. Te doy mira y acaso sudo, siento que puedo volar. Now, I don't know if that actually cuts it off or if it just makes it so that I can't see it, but I don't need that right now. Some of y'all don't know no boundaries. It's like, I don't know if it's cultural. I don't know if it's cultural or if you just was raised not to have no manners. Anyway, yeah. So a lot of you guys are taking a leap of faith towards what it is that you manifested. And I like that for you. I feel like there may have been something that you specifically wrote down or something that you asked the universe for. And it's just like, it's like, whatever it is that you have in your way that's stopping you from achieving this isn't, whatever it is that you're walking away, long story short, it's not what you asked for. And I feel like it is. It's like it's coming to a complete end. There's a cycle coming to an end. And I feel like it's hard to walk away. Yes, for some of you guys, for a job, you're holding on to it because you like the money or the potential of how much money that you could make, right? Not knowing that there's something else, like there's something else, there's something better, there's something that's a better fit for you. And I feel like the universe is making it so hard that you cannot ignore that this is like not working, or this is not going anywhere. Yeah, you're able to release, you're able to get out of a financial bind by moving jobs. Like for some of you guys, the job that you're fighting to keep is keeping you broke. And when you move away from this job, you're able to make better money somewhere else. And you get a better contract that allows you to like have your family like avoid disaster. Your family's able to avoid disaster by this. But I feel like there's an emphasis on like information. There's some sort of information, like some sort of email that maybe you are waiting for or that you haven't received. You may need to follow up with that to see what's going on here with this. Where's my music? Let me turn it off. As soon as I turn off my binaural beats, here come the bullshit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, getting out of a bind. And there's also some toxicity here. I feel like there's some, if this is a job, there may be some toxicity here. Oh, God. If this is a job, there may be some toxicity here that you're walking away from. If this is a relationship, there's definitely some fucking toxicity here that you're walking away from. Let's be for real. I already told y'all about this. Look, if it's a nigga that it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Look, they, something about them is in and out. They may travel for work. I'm seeing like exhaustion. Yes. Something is pushing you towards burnout. It's exhausting. You giving up destroys your confidence. Overwhelmed, overly protective over this thing, and it needs to go. It's gotta go, baby. Look at this. Ten of Wands. I don't make the cards up. I just read them. I just read the energy. And I feel like some of y'all, like, whatever it is that is coming towards you, this new opportunity, this new relationship, this new job, it is more emotionally fulfilling. It just is. It just is, baby. There's a new opportunity on your hands. What you about to do? I feel like there's a small percentage of you guys who may make the wrong decision based off of pride. There's not a lot of you, maybe 2 of you that do that. Yeah, wanting to hold on to the past, betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, especially if it relates to a person. Like, don't be lying and cheat. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Somebody feels like withholding sex is gonna like make a cheater stop cheating on them. That is crackhead logic, and I need you to get some help. Like, leave. You're allowed to leave. My God. Okay. What else do we need to know? There's also, if this is a job, they're like they're doing something behind your back, or they're planning. They may be planning to fire you, honey. So I feel like this is the tea, right? All right, Spirit, give me a confirmation before I say this. Give me confirmation before I say this out loud. Confirm something for me. If this is a job, they may be planning to fire you. And they may be planning to fire you in a way so that like and I'm saying like there's a strategy here, right? They're strategizing a way to like fire you like right before your rent is due or something, to put you in a bind. I'm in a bind, Nick, to like put you in like a tight situation. Like there's a deviousness about this where it's like if you don't get ahead of the curve, this shit comes up to bite you in the ass, where it's like they're plotting to get rid of you at the most inopportune time for you. Where it's like, damn, like what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, yes, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna pay my bills? So you have to either like find something else and leave them, or they're gonna leave you at the worst time. And like if you don't take the initiative, oh yeah, my boobs are full. If you don't take the initiative to get rid of the situation, they'll get rid of you when it's convenient for them, and they'll like. I feel like a lot of you guys are able to avoid this by making decisive action and by taking the traditional way out of things. Also, the Hierophant is giving me you get a contract with a new job. But if you've already been applying for jobs, follow up here. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is going to try to make it seem like you're hard to deal with or you're not easy to work with, when in reality they don't have good leadership skills. And this could be in a relationship, or this could be a boss. They may make it seem like you're just unhappy and you're just like they don't want to fight with you anymore, and you're just so like hard to deal with, or you're just so like this. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm reading somebody to a T, and you know what I'm talking about. Whoever this is or whatever situation this is, it's like you're not even like, they're not sad to see you go. Like, you're not sad to see them go either, but it's a situation where it's like it's already out on its course here. 10 of Cups in reverse, shattered dreams, broken family, domestic disharmony, disconnection, misaligned values, and struggling relationships. And this could be romantic, or this could be in a work situation. Misaligned values. That's what it is. Whether it's a job or it's a person, it's like this isn't fitting in your life, and it's screaming so loud. It is. It's screaming so loud, but I feel like there's something within you holding back. Guys, if you want a personal reading, if you want personal questions answered, there is a link to my to personal readings down in the description, okay? Pay for it. Pay for it. Pay money. Like, spend money to get it. I'm worth it. I'm worth every dollar that I'm telling you that is on the site. Every reading that I have on there, it is worth it to book a reading with me, okay? Anyway. Yeah, somebody is here making it seem like you're just so hard to deal with. You're so hard to work with. This could be a family member too. The second that you like that, yeah, and it's a situation where this other person has lost hope. They've lost hope. I feel like if it's a job, they don't believe in your ability to overcome whatever obstacle you're having. They're not passionate about having you around. It's really one-sided. So it's like a situation, like if it's a job or if it's a romantic relationship or if it's a family member, it's being thrown in your face that as passionate as you are about something, as much as you love something, as much as you enjoy doing it or being with this person, it is completely one-sided. This job don't fuck with you. That's why they cut your hours, and they're willing to like, they cut your hours and then they fire you at the most inopportune time so that you barely have enough money, and you're thinking, okay, well maybe my next check will be better, but then they fire you before, and so it's like you already didn't have enough money to pay your rent. They want you in a bind. If this is a partner, they're like, when they cheated, they meant that. They meant that. Nobody cheats by accident. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever the situation is, you're starting to realize how much you fuck with them and how much they don't fuck with you. Whether this is a family member, a job, a romantic situation, whatever, they don't fuck with you like you fuck with them. And so the universe is moving you in a new direction where you are getting reciprocation, where you are getting this kind of energy, where you're getting this matching of energy. You're getting that match. You're getting that. It's here. You're getting people that are on your level, that want what you want, that have the same values as you, that are aligned with you, right? They're going where you're going. They're not just for what you're for, they're for you as well. Two of Cups. They're not just for what you're for. And the thing about it is, you may have manifested this. You may have said, Lord, I want people, protect me from the people that I love, that don't give a fuck about me. Y'all ever say a prayer like that? Protect me from the people that I love that don't give a damn about me. Or Lord, I'm a giver. Connect me with other givers. This is what this is. This is exactly, it's even. It's balanced. It's on the same level. But it requires first walking away from some stuff that life has consistently and continuously shown you since April 1st. Throwing it in your face that this is not working. That these people don't deal with you like you deal with them. And it may not be everybody, but it's a significant amount. And the people that do deal with you like you deal with them, they're going to deal with you when you walk away from the situation, if it's a job. Okay? That's all I have for you guys. I feel like there are going to be major breakthroughs. There are going to be major breakthroughs. I also feel like there's an energy of being mindful of communication, how you communicate with others, and also like this is like emails and keeping track of things or whatever. But I definitely feel like if it is a job, if you are manifesting a new job, look, you have to, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So if you're in a constant state of manifestation, think about the things that you would like to come to fruition, and baby, be delusional. I feel like there's an energy also of you just really limiting your options, being for real about what it is, like where you're trying to go in life and what fits along with that and what doesn't. Because there are some distractions along the way. You may get caught up in things that's like, oh, that's more interesting than I thought it was, or oh, this is giving me more pleasure than I first imagined, but does that mean that this is initially where you were trying to go? No. Can you pivot? Can you edit? Absolutely. But are you, there's the energy of like having that mental clarity, like I said, getting alone and asking God about like, well, so what direction should I be going in? What, like, you know, where do I go next, Lord? So that you can avoid making the wrong decision, making bad decisions, or reconciling with someone, look. So you can hold back on making the wrong decisions and wait for a sign to make the right decisions. Come on now, Lord. Until you have that discernment, until you have that mental clarity. I'm seeing a field, like somebody's clearing out a field. It's like overgrown, like grass. And it's like, this is grass that goes up to your thighs. Like, I'm itchy, I'm uncomfortable. But it's like, it's a big field. Somebody may want help or be looking for help about who's going to help. I'm seeing like a tall man. He's like brown skin. He's got thick hair. He kind of looks like, who's that man that, Lisa Bonet's ex-husband? The Samoan guy. Kind of looks like him, but way more brown skin. And he's got like, kind of like Native American, like it's like a Native American wave. I don't know. Anyway, there's like a man who comes to help. He kind of looks like a centaur. Like he's got a big stature about him. I don't know. But it's like somebody's like clearing out some land or like cutting grass. It's like, I feel like this is the kind of grass for whatever reason you can't cut it because there's like animals in there or something. I'm seeing like snakes. It's like snakes in the grass. Oh, this is a metaphor. This is an interesting journey. Spirit hasn't taken me on one of these in a while. Yeah, but it's like you meet your divine counterpart that helps you cut down the grass so you can see where the snakes are. Because you don't just go riding through the grass for whatever reason. I don't know shit about cutting grass, but you don't just go riding through the grass if there's snakes in there, because you get caught up and then they chop up and then they spit out. Is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a snake like getting caught up and like spit, but it's like a nest of snakes. Oh my gosh, yeah, maybe like a nest of snakes that you're not able to see because your grass is too high, but you got to do that maintenance. Somebody's gotten entirely too comfortable in a situation that was only supposed to be temporary. Now you got to cut your grass because it's like snakes like thriving in your property. It's snakes like thriving where you are. And I feel like Spirit doesn't want these parasitic energies to be thriving off of you, off of your hard work, off of your gifts, off of your, no, because whatever it is that you're interested in, if it's just like, again, I'm going to say this for like the millionth time, if it is a romantic relationship, if it is a work relationship or professional relationship, if it is a group of friends, if it is a family group, whoever this is, they're like eating off of you and your passion and the energy and whatever it is that you put into this thing, or the hard work, or the foundation that you set for this thing, but they're not really contributing anything other than eating off of you. Or it's like somehow it's putting you at a detriment to have them there. It lowers your property value to be around this situation somehow. But it takes for you to see it that way, for you to walk off, because whatever it is like right now, you're not being able to see it that way. And I feel like God has been putting multiple instances in your path where you're coming to that full revelation, but there's a little bit of blockage, there's a little bit of failure to acknowledge exactly what this is for what it is. Like, you don't want to see it for what it is, but there's protection here. Like, you acknowledging that this relationship isn't for you, whether it's a professional relationship, romantic, family, you acknowledging that this relationship is not for you, it takes you to a whole nother level. And again, if you want a personal reading, There is a link in the description. You can book a personal reading. I think I had 15-minute reading starting at $35. Okay? Anyway. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys walking away from some things that just do not serve you from now until March 13th. I'm sorry, not March 13th, May 13th. Now, nothing is an accident. What happened on March 13th? What happened? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. What happened on March 13th that's coming to a head right now? What was that? Like, that was, I'm hearing the word catalyst. That was the start of it all. Something happened on March 13th. Go to your camera roll and look at March 13th. Where were you at? What were you doing? What came through on that day? And be honest. Alright guys, I'm really tired and I have to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you turn the notification bell on because I will be live randomly. Completely random. If you would like to get into my time, book a personal reading, my schedule is changing. So make sure you hit the link in the description and check out my openings because my openings are going to be changing. I have different priorities. Alright, so as my priorities shift, my availability will shift to reflect that, okay? So, outside of that, make sure you guys vibrate high. Oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy. I barely keep my eyes open. Alright, guys, have a good night. Vibrate high.